Me, Kevin, is leadership. When you got...
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shots good by Big Dog.
Such a tremendous perimeter shooter. And I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Washington passes to Dean. Curry against Washington. Passes it to Austin. The three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry passes to Big Dog. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Big Dog's got 5.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That one goes in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
Pass to Washington. Wiggins against Foster. To the middle, here's Dean. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Houston leading by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Foster missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry passes to Big Dog. Lets the 3 fly. Thomas grabs the rebound. 3 seconds left. Foster. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Foster. So it's the Golden State Warriors.
The end of the first.
9:40.
With a score, your Warriors 63, the Rockets 51.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the... He's checked in for the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Also Big Dog out there. And it's Rhodes in at the 5, down low. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 16. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How is that reset going?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And there's the pass to Foster. Lets it go with a 3. The basket good off the assist from Young. Foster's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. Pass to Big Dog. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. can't cash in from the high post. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
And Young's such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the
Substitution.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Thomas, and it's Young in at the point.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Kafka, defended by Bridges. Passes it to Thomas. Now Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Highsmith. Off target at the rim.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Buford. Another 3 for Golden State.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Young, right side. It's intercepted. Here's Big Dog. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Foster's checked in for the Rockets. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. If you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Warriors on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Shot to stop the run, and it's Foster finishing it off.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Big Dog. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Big Dog's got 23 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now the pass to Foster. Young with no one around. They get it again. Here's Kafka. There, they just couldn't get it to fall. Warriors leading by 23. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Big Dog with the... That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
1:44 left here in the fourth quarter.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Warriors leading by 20. Big Dog. And another three for Golden State.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Big dog, no good. Down low, here's Dean, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Beyond the arc, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 35. Here is Hilliard. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
Man, are you crazy?